Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ashley and I'm a mom of 2 teenagers. Aspen is 13, she's going into 8th grade, and Christian is almost 16. He'll be a junior in high school and he is also taking college courses. So today I'm going to do their supply haul. I have almost everything that was on Aspen's list. So I will start with her list and then we'll jump into Christian since he is in high school and college. He doesn't actually have a school supply list. So we got what we think he might need, just the basics. And if he needs anything else, of course, we will just go out and buy it. His high school will start a few weeks before his college courses actually start. So we got a nice buffer to get everything ready for the college. So for Aspen's list, she will be going to 8th grade. And before I start school supply shopping, I actually go through a bin that I keep in one of my cubbies and I pull out everything that we have that they could still use. So for her, she needed pencils, and of course I don't buy everything on the list. For example, when it says they need 24 pencils, I just give them a pack of pencils. If they need 3 highlighters, I just give them 1 highlighter. Just enough to get them started, because it's just going to go in their locker. They're going to lose it, it'll break, they'll let a friend borrow it. It's just easier if I just resupply them as they need it throughout the year. So we went and got out of our little cubby, we found a pack of 12 Ticonderoga pencils. She needed a highlighter, so we found 1 highlighter. She has tons of highlighters, pens, pencils, markers in her room. So if she wants anything special, she probably already has it. If not, we could just go out and purchase it later. She also needed 3 pens. She needed black, blue, and red. So of course we always have pens. So there's that. She needed the handy glue stick. It said 2 on her list. We have 1. I have more in my cubby, so I'm just gonna go give her 1. Pink erasers were not on her list, but I'm giving her a pink eraser. I happen to have 2 left over from previous years, so she is going to get 1. And then the list also said their calculator, which they require the kids to have the TI-30X calculator, which I'm not going to show you the whole thing. She wrote her name on it. But just a calculator that they require for the middle school math. So she gets that. And if you hear rustling, I got a big IKEA bag full of school supplies for the kids. Oh, and they also wanted a protractor. This was Christian's protractor in middle school. We still have it. I'm not even sure if it's ever been used. So she gets a protractor. Let's see. And of course the kids wanted the little pencil eraser caps, so I picked up a pack of those. There are 25 in those, so they can just split those with themselves. And she needed 3 1.5-inch binders. So she picked out purple, black, and blue. She also needed 3 index cards. 3 was on her list, so I'm only going to give her 1. Now my son doesn't need index cards, but he uses them for Spanish, so I'll just give him the rest of them. We go through tons of index cards with Christian. She did need colored pencils. That was on her list. I got her a fresh pack, even though I know she doesn't need them. She's got plenty, but a fresh pack for the school year. Then she picked out this pretty blue pencil pouch. So that's a nice color. So, I thought it broke. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just toss everything in the supply pouch for her. There. Now she is all ready. So there's a pencil pouch. And then she also needed 1 3-prong folder. So there's your prong. She found a purple one. She grabbed that. She needed tab dividers, so there's her tab dividers. My kids are very picky about tab dividers. They only want the plastic ones. I don't know, whatever. It's only like a few cents more to get the plastic ones, so there's the plastic ones. And wide ruled notepad paper. So we had one, so I found that, and then they wanted a total, I think, 3. So I picked up 2 more because it's one of those things that's kind of hard to find as the school year gets going, and it's just cheaper to buy it at the beginning of the school year. It's just one of those random things that's just cheaper to buy now. Now, notebooks. The spiral notebooks weren't on her list. However, I don't know why they wouldn't be on her list. They're great for note taking. I could only find one wide ruled spiral notebook. I couldn't find anything else that was in the low cost, cheaper ones. I was not going to pay a couple bucks for a spiral notebook. So we found one. And then we were at her granny's house and she goes, well, hey, I got one. So now she has 2 and they're both blue. That's okay. So when I go back in a few weeks, if I find more, I'll just grab more because we use notebooks for everything. Also on her list was the disinfectant wipes for the teacher and the quart-size freezer bags for her teacher. They also requested a box of tissues and a roll of paper towels. I have not picked those up yet. I'll just pick it up when I do my normal grocery shopping. And I believe that's everything we got for Aspen from Walmart. And then back in the spring, we happened to be at Staples, just looking around, and they had school supplies on clearance. So we found her this big JanSport book bag. It retailed for, let me see. There was a price on it. Well, it retailed for about like $50. We paid around $11 and some change for this because we bought it completely off season. This bag is huge. It's got the special spot for her school laptop because they will be getting Chromebooks. Plenty of pockets for everything she needs. So it's this pretty blue, like a baby blue color almost. So perfect. And one pocket for a water bottle. So that's perfect for her. Now for Christian, my junior in high school with no back to school list at all, and he will be starting college, so we're getting there. He doesn't have a list, so this is great to film just so you get ideas on what you can buy your high schooler. Okay, I had to get the list of what we signed him up for. So Christian is taking American Government. He is also taking a chemistry class, and he's taking Spanish 2 through his high school. For his college, which we do College Credit Plus, we live in Ohio, so college is free as long as you pass your classes and you go to Ohio school. There's a lot of guidelines on it. So he's wanting to sign up for Composition 1, a Greek civilization class, and a pre-calculus class. He'll also be taking a study hall at the local high school. So he'll have time to study, get his work done for both schools, and he runs cross country for the high school. So for Christian, we picked up more index cards because he likes to use these for Spanish. We already had the Ticonderoga pencils, a highlighter in case he needs a highlighter, and another pink eraser, and of course the pencil caps. He'll share these with his sister. For him, we also picked up the 2-inch binder, which he likes to use as a home binder for basically all his classes. So he has that. He has other binders that he has that are of great condition that he'll probably use for other classes. He's not sure yet. Now, I did find tons of college ruled spiral notebooks. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 blue, 4 yellow. He likes the college rule. There's no rules once you're in high school on what size you have to get. So he prefers that. He writes pretty small. And he also requested tab dividers, of course plastic, because he's the one that prefers the plastic. So I got him one of those. he wanted a folder, so same one as his sister with the 3-prong. He's got it in the green. If he needs another folder, if he wants to separate college versus high school, I do have some of the paper folders he can use because he won't be transporting it back and forth to school because college will be online. The paper folder will be okay for him. And last year he used the 5-subject notebook. He just kind of carried this with the 2-inch binder to his classes, and he liked the way that worked out. It might be a little overkill for this year, but that's okay. It should last in the whole year. You just split the notebook in half. So we found that in blue, and that's a wide roll. We did not see any in the college roll. And then he picked up lined notebook paper. We had one. I picked up an extra one for him. And we're not sure if he's going to need a calculator or not. He is taking pre-calculus through college, so I'm not sure if he's going to need it or not. But he still has his TI-84 that he got last year. He technically doesn't need to take a math at all. He's done with math. He has all his high school credits since he did start earning high school credit when he was in 7th grade and 8th grade. And I also forgot to mention Aspen did need graph paper. Completely forgot we had this already. I had bought it back when Christian was in 8th grade. I bought 2 packs. He did not end up using it all because everything is shut down. So he never actually used all his graph paper. So that is for Aspen. And then I did pick up an extra pack of markers just for the house, just for projects and whatnot. So those are always good to have on hand. The kids do pack their lunches. So we bought these lunch boxes a couple years ago, and then they only used it for the first half of school last year. They went to the local brick and mortar school, and then I homeschooled them for the spring semester, but now they're back. So these lunch boxes are like new condition since they didn't use them hardly any at all, because yes, they would pack their lunch sometimes, but it was also free school lunches, so they ate most of their meals at school. Christian did carry his because he ate free lunch, but he packed extra for cross-country practice. So this one is Christian's, just your standard lunchbox. We picked these up at Walmart, so you're not gonna be able to find these anymore. And this one is Aspen's, and she's got her own little tassel on it because it already fell off the zipper. But that one's Aspen's. These are quite large, but you know, I have bigger kids. These are not little kids. So that's everything I bought for the kids for back to school, except for the 2 items I need to buy for the teacher, the tissues and the paper towels. They do start school next week, so we're counting down. I think we're ready. We will see. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this type of comment, please subscribe, and of course like and leave me a comment down below. Thanks for watching.